Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Surviving Mars. First things first, I just wanted to clear up some confusion that I had the last couple episodes. I was totally unaware that a patch was pushed through, I think earlier today or yesterday, and I wrongly attributed it to some of my mods updating. Well, that was not the case. It was an official Paradox mod, and some gameplay issues and bugs and stuff were fixed. So
research
the questions I had over the last couple episodes were actually answered by those patch notes. So that's why things looked a little wonky and weird, like these things got changed, stuff like that. I thought those were mods, but they were not. That was actually Paradox pushing through a patch. So, yay! So yeah, this episode, what we're going to try and focus on is, after this dust storm does its thing, we are going to keep pushing the research, and we're going to go after the Project Morpheus and the Orbital Engineering, probably this one first, but I want to kind of get a couple of these things taken care of, a couple of the lower research things taken care of before we get started on that, because sometime soon we're going to be having to deal with these ESOCorp rovers, so we got to prepare for that. Let's see. So I got one of these, and what this does is that in a radius, I think it's like 5 or 6 tiles, it clears up all the concrete. So we're going to give that a try, because, as I said before, one of my pet peeves is that it's the way the concrete extractors are set up. Yeah, see, the radius is there. Too bad you can't really see it though when you're actually placing the building. So maybe I needed to place it further down here, but that's fine. Yeah, but one of the things, it just makes it really I don't know what the word is, but like not feasible to use these to try and get up all the concrete. So we're going to try this, see if that works any better. So I can go ahead and delete you.
Funding received.
Yeah, we're getting up there. We're almost at 150. I do want to keep an eye on my food, because I need to see where we reach that point, and it looks like we're a long ways off.
Research
down
complete.
the kind of bottom half there, it says food production is 97, food consumption is about 30. So we're producing about 100 food per soul, and we're only eating about 30. But I do want to keep an eye on it, because as our population grows, obviously the consumption is going to grow along with it. So I just want to make sure that at a certain point my consumption doesn't outpace my production. And then the next thing I'm down to like 30 food, and I don't have any way to make more relatively quickly. It's just a thing to keep an eye on. Now, one of the things too is dealing with collaboration loss when you put more than one either research lab or institute into the same dome. I find that 2 is okay. Like at the beginning of the game where I had 2 explorers, so I was getting very minimal collaboration loss. I find it's the same with research labs and the institutes, so it's okay. Now, so why do I have engineers in here? Specialization. I don't want engineers. Like, I mean, at least they're working, but still. Because I don't think I manually assigned all of them. If I manually assigned them, like, that would make sense. But there's like 3, 4, 5. And then this one's full of, although I don't have the filter on this one. But, like, I have plenty of engineering jobs open over here. So, work here, you dummies. Yeah, again, that was one of the things that this patch was supposed to address is workers should be smarter about where they go and how quickly they do it. But we'll see about that. Yeah, we still got a dust storm going on, so these rockets can't land yet. That one's depleted. That one's depleted. One there, and then another one probably maybe there should be good. Connect it with power. Once the cables get built, we'll get rid of this unnecessary one.
Research complete.
You gotta be careful to get those single nodes. Sometimes they remain. Look at all those drones doing work. Now the space elevator is kind of not like huge, but I'd say it's about as big as the mole hole. Project Morpheus though is very small, so I think I'll put Morpheus here. Let's get fuel going again. Maybe one more should do it. Yeah, we're good on machine parts. How are we doing? Okay, so hopefully those engineers left and went over here, and it looks like at first glance that they did. So I think you just got to give them a day or two. That doesn't explain why these no specialization people are working. Oh, probably because this is full. Do I add another university? Maybe. Okay, so tons of kids in here. Hardly any kids in here. Maybe I just do that. Yeah, because this is a kids film. I guess I don't need kids in this one. So let's... Yeah, I don't know why...
Anomaly found.
Keep that. Okay. Yeah, here, so all the kids are coming over here. And there should be some coming in this way, maybe? Let's check our filters again. Flaws. Yeah, so let's get rid of... I don't know why I did that. Put these in
No
here.
active research. Research complete.
Didn't want that to happen. Okay, so let's do... Let's do the Tribo electric scrubber. Yeah, we don't really need cloning vats. I mean, this is one of those that, like, if you get super early and you're able to build it early, it definitely helps with your population. But then they die just as quickly. I've never built one, so I don't know how useful cloning vats are. At face value, they don't seem very useful in many situations. I'll just put it that way. Gene adaptation. Which one was that? Or did I just not click it off? I guess I just didn't click it off.
Funding received.
Okay, so I think maybe there might be a little bit concrete here.
Anomaly analyzed.
Some right there. Let's get outsourcing going. We got the cash. Let's do it twice. Because it's so nice, we'll do it twice. Got plenty of concrete. Crap ton of metals. Okay, shuttles are fine. What would have been cool is to get bio-robots. But, I mean, we don't really need them. I foresee our... See, already we're at 160. Our population is kind of booming. So...
Research complete.
Okay, so there's tribal electric scrubbing. So, what I'm going to do, and it's just for this, I'm going to put one there and put one there. So, it'll show you the radius here, but once it's constructed, you can slide, there's a slider that you can slide, and it'll increase the radius, but it also increases the power too. So, this one's about to get built. So here I'm using up 5 power, right? But if I increase the service area, I'm now using almost 13 power. But I have all these in its range, and then I'm going to have this scrubber in range as well. So these two are going to basically blast each other. So in an area without dust storms, this is all going to be maintenance free because this and this are overlapping each other, and they're all overlapping these. Maybe the solar panels that only have the one scrubber will still need to get maintained, but it cuts down the rate by like a ton. So we'll check back later and we'll see that. So here's at 65, and you can tell too when you like get in close and look, this little ball will pulse out. And then when that happens, it should tick down on the deterioration bar here. So that was 65. Maybe not.
Research complete.
Maybe they kind of nerfed that a little bit. I don't know. We'll come back and check. Yeah, I didn't read all the patch notes, so I mean it's entirely possible that was included because they were pretty powerful. Like you could spam them all over the base, and as long as like, especially coupled with the photovoltaics, right? That breakthrough coupled with like some of those breakthroughs that just make things absolutely bonkers. Like you could basically put scrubbers all around your base, have no maintenance costs whatsoever, and just as long as you had enough power, like you were fine. So we researched research amplification. Let's do that because 50% more research is always good. I just control clicked, so the upgrade should be applied to both of these. Let's put another institute in here. See if that helps. Not institute, but university.
Anomaly found.
Okay, so I got just looking for all the deep water deposits. So I got one here. One here.
Research complete.
One down here. Yeah, we don't really need to increase the birth rate at all. I think we're doing fine as is. Fueled extractors might, because we got a lot of fuel. Let's do this and this. And then the shuttle capacity increase. So I know I had some surface metals over here previously, yeah. Let's take those off. Because I do want my universities to pump out some medics. Okay, so you're doing good over there. Oops. Okay, so we have enough kids to fill this dome, but not enough to overflow into this one. That's fine. So what do I put in here? I mean, I don't need to put any comfort buildings because I think our birth rate is fine. I mean, do I put back a couple...
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Like factories? Maybe. Let's put a concrete guy there. Maybe he'll... I think they'll extract the concrete from under buildings. Yeah, so I want to see how this looks because it looks like the concrete is slowly receding, but I don't know. Yeah, I think there's a little concrete here that it's gonna miss. And once I suck up all the concrete, I'll start extracting the water. And I think we're good on breakthroughs. I mean, as far as like, I don't think we'll get any more. Maybe we'll get one from our mystery. I don't recall what the reward is. Okay, we'll open up all the shifts.
Research complete.
Dynamics, shuttle speed increased by 33%. Fine. I mean, we managed to keep everything fairly compact and close to, you know, other than this dome down here.
Funding received.
Maybe I put... You know, maybe I put this polymer factory back. Let's do that. And then put another electronics factory. Because again, we're good on machine parts. And maybe I just put another one just in case... No, well, I don't know if I'll have enough housing. Maybe I knock this down. Put an apartment in. Yeah, I'll do that. Oops.
Funding received.
I'll put an apartment in, knock this down. That way I should have enough housing. Let's turn this off. So we don't need it just yet. But I do want people working here. No, I lied. Not a homeless person. I'm just a youth. Okay, so kids. Do you have another dome? Kids 2. Age group. Child. Supply, and then... Is there anything... Is there another filter that... that's keeping these kids from coming in here? I do not know. Because all these kids... I wonder if I kick them out. So hopefully, I see them moving. Are you coming over here? Yes, it looks like you are. So... Aha! Maybe they fixed that thing where you had to have a unit of housing in order for kids to go into a nursery. So I'm gonna salvage this. No, not this one. Whoops. I'm gonna salvage this one, but I'm gonna keep the skeleton up and see if once all these kids like grow up and move out, if new kids will still come in. We'll see if that's the case. I hope it is. So, and they did add
Research complete.
nice, better capability for drones. So like, because before, like, either you had to disassemble them and then move them, but now you can assign. But it's by drone. Yeah, I'll have to play around with that later. Because before, in order to assign,
Electrostatic dust storm approaching.
let's say I wanted a bunch of drones assigned from my drone hub to like my rover, I had to switch them over one at a time. But now you can do it in mass. So will this fit here? No. Put it there. And so this. And then I'm going to put a large universal depot here. Do food, rare metals, and fuel. And I wish you could put like priorities, because then this would be like my unloading storage, my depot, my unloading depot. So everything like if I needed supplies that I bought off the space elevator, it would all go to here, and then from here they'd push it all out. So let's knock this down. Got tons of machine parts. We got lots of metals, lots of concrete, lots of food, lots of rare metals. So I think, yeah, the only thing left is to really prepare for the next step in the mystery, because I think these are going to start like breaking down, and it's going to give us a dialogue option or something. So you got 100, you got 134, you got 30. So let's see. So actually it doesn't look like it's like a gradual, like it gets rid of it. I think once it's done in this radius, it just is done. Come back to that.
Funding received.
Yeah, I was tempted to amplify their production, but don't really need to. Oh. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. We don't need you to come back, and we don't need you to come back. So now we got the elevator. So it should automatically, whenever it hits 100 rare metals here, should automatically send up this thing. This middle elevator. It looks pretty cool. Let's see if we can catch it. Let's put scrubber here. One here.
Funding received.
One here. So these two, and then do I put one here? So the scrubbers can cover the buildings inside too. So any buildings in the radius inside a dome will get serviced as well. Cutting down on maintenance, so that's good. We got a ton of power. Okay, we're almost ready. Let's slow it down. Let's see this take off. Three, two, one, blast off. Come on. What are you waiting on? I don't need this pinned. Gonna go? Got 100. I don't want to forbid it. Anytime you're ready. Alright, thanks for not playing along. Like, what are you waiting on? Oh, there it goes. I don't know why
Funding received.
you're waiting so long.
Research complete.
So let's land you here. Just to get it out of the way. We had our Project Morpheus. Oh, yeah, but requires 300 electronics. We're not quite there yet. I'll amplify this one. This one, we're almost done. So let's see if this visibly changes after it's all extracted. Almost there. Okay, so this is depleted. You have to delete it? I mean, unless it's a graphical thing. Which looks like it might be. Well, let's keep outsourcing. Maybe I have to fully, like... Okay, so there's 165 concrete left. 87 there. 56 there. So I'm missing some right there. Yeah, I don't know what that's going to look like.
Funding received.
Well, now I don't have rockets going back. I don't need as much fuel. So let's turn this one off, this one off. Turn this one off. And that should help our water production as well. Because I don't need that much fuel. I'll keep these open for the polymer factory, and I'll keep one of these open. Okay, how are the kiddos doing here? We've had a few leave. What about here? So we've got kiddos here. And we've got people going to school. Okay. Oh no, maybe I wanted to leave this up. Because I have a university. Maybe I'll knock the university down. Let's do this. And I'll just create another school and nursery block. And have everything facing the center. I'm gonna have their gardens. Now, since I don't have any like actual like adults living here, I don't think kids go to a sanatorium. Yeah, because they don't get any
Research
flaws
complete.
yet.
Funding received.
So I don't think I need the sanatorium here. So let's get rid of that. Another farm for the heck of it. So where do I put in the middle? What spire do I put? Maybe I put a hanging gardens. Holy cow. Okay.
Research complete.
Let's delete that one and that one. Because I want all my rare metals to be over here. Or since the front of it, let's put our rare metal storage. Go ahead and take off. Let's see, what do we do? Next. Sure, why not? I think I may have filtered out. Yeah, no, I didn't. Thought maybe I filtered out engineers, but I did not.
Funding received.
So maybe I turn this into another pure kids dome as well. Get rid of the living quarters and university. Uh-oh, stuttering. What's going on? And now that I've got over 200, yeah, now we're starting to grow quickly.
Research complete.
Shoot, I forgot to switch this over. That's fine though. So let's do cover crops. What does quinoa do? Quinoa do nothing. So we'll do fruit trees and then giant corn. Cover crops, fruit cheese, giant corn. Giant corn, fruit trees. Fruit trees. I'll change this one to giant corn. Well, since we're so early, we'll do giant corn. Now I need to just start pumping out botanists. So yeah, we need 15. So I'm assuming the higher number takes the more priority. But we'll see. So field extractors. Let's do farm automation. Well, let's do that first. So I can get these farms automated and reduce the number of botanists that I actually need.
Funding received.
Depot anymore.
Funding received.
For a second there, I thought I clicked on one of the drones. All right, well, we got the space elevator up and running. We're going to work on the... Well, you know what? Let's get the Morpheus, because we have over 300 now. So let's get the Project Morpheus started. And then we'll... So yeah, look, the footprint is fairly small. Well, maybe we can squeeze it in... Well, let's put it over here. Actually, no, let's put it up here, because this is where all our electronics are. Put it up here. And that's where we'll call it with this episode. So, yeah, there we go. We're starting to grow at a pretty quick clip here. Yeah, we're growing. We're making some wonders happen. Yeah, so this one, all we need now is to finish the mystery, and this playthrough is starting to wind down here. We're reaching the end. The finish line is in sight. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If not, well, you know, I'll try to do better next time. But until then, remember, same dad time, same dad channel. See you later.